Hello everyone, Dracon84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So we are doing more experimenting and let's try apartment 7. So I found that having 2 dots really means that you can't have too many squares that don't do anything. So that means that picking up low value symbols early can be a problem, and it also means that picking up a diamond late can actually just kill you. I mean a coal especially. So let's see how that works out in practice. 3-sided die is definitely the way to go here. An early coal is really nice because it's not going to be bad for us yet. But it does mean that we are incentivized to pick something up here. I really like picking up a goose because, you know what, let's just pick up the goose. It probably won't do anything for us except just be a 1 value symbol, but you know, it's probably exactly as good as the fish. So that's 25, and it might give us a golden egg, in which case we are going to be very happy. So Matrushka doll is more likely to do something for us later. A wolf will do some good things for us now. Because we've picked up the coal, that means that picking up the Matrushka is going to demand from us that we pick up some really good 2 value symbols right now. But I think I can do that. So I think Matrushka doll is better later. But, well, we need to take care. So this roll is 12. That's a really good start. Sure, let's pick up a crab. Might not do anything for us, but we need to pick something up here. Lockbox, easy to remove, always good. And here we go. Well, we're definitely making 50, so I'm not going to put any more trash in my deck here. None of those are likely to pay out well for us. The same with these. I mean, a crow is better than a 1 value symbol, but I think when you're trying to go for apartment 7 or higher, you probably just can't put those things in your build. So I think we need to pick up 2 value symbols here. I don't like picking up billionaires unless I have something that removes them, like a guillotine or a Robin Hood. So let's just do the coconut half. There's the guillotine, but there's also quickly the wolf. We've seen 1 wolf and I think 3 dogs or something. So we've already missed out on some, but you can never know about that. Second crab is probably for the best. That's going to give us some early money. Yeah, 3-sided die is still good. Matrushka is a 2 value symbol now, so we are actually doing well enough here. Yeah, so our early game is fine. And we are making money. I really don't want to seed or mouse, so let's just do this. We do need to pick up some wolves or dogs at some point. But for now, let's just do this. So these are all pretty bad. Thief has been buffed a lot of times recently, so I think there are good strategies to have the thief be good for you. But I don't know, it's really difficult to know when to pick up a thief. I'm not gonna do it here. I'm just gonna reroll. I think Hex of Emptiness is kind of a gamble, and Lucky Capsule is probably really good. I really dislike Zeraf's contract unless I'm on a very specific plan. Maybe I have Quickly the Wolf, a bunch of wolves and a few moons, In that case, I might want to remove any things that I have, but yeah, let's just pick up the swear jar. Is probably going to pay out a little bit for us, and it might make the difference between making our rent and not making our rent. I don't like the mine, especially now that the pickaxe doesn't destroy the ores. On average, it's just going to give us a bunch of pearls that are going to choke us at some point. Magic key is fine. We have a lockbox. The lockbox gives 15, so this gives 30. I mean, it's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Right, it's going to give us a little boost, which is fine. None of these matter. Banana peel means that the thief might have been okay, but it's also not likely to have given us a lot. So that's 16 this turn. 16 is actually not great. Let's see. Do we need to pick something up here? I really don't want any of these. So let's just... 19 is okay. And let's grab my calculator because I need to know if I need to pick something up here. So that's 25 divided by 2, that's 12. I think I'm fine. I'm gonna grab an item capsule. And we're getting 20, yeah, we're making rent here. But with the numbers that we're getting here, we really need something good to help us, because otherwise we are not going to be in good shape. I mean, that lucky capsule gave us a small boost, but other than that we are really struggling actually. I really like hustling capsule, but mostly when I'm ahead. And we are struggling a little bit, so I could either grab the coconut half or the hex of emptiness. Hex of emptiness is always kind of a gamble, so let's just go for the coconut half. We're trying to be consistent here. Dwarven anvil can be actually really good. It allows you to pick up a 2-value dwarf, and after that it can actually multiply your beers and your wines. It might be good here. I mean, we're still waiting for something good. We could have quickly the wolf be good for us, but nothing else is paying out. We have 2 crabs that aren't doing anything for us. Our diamond is about to be there for us, but yeah. Let's do the dwarven anvil and just hope that we're going to get something, because otherwise we are in trouble. 22. I mean, we're still likely to make our next rent. $31 is fine. Hex of destruction. I mean, we don't have enough symbols to make that worth it, so that's rabbit fluff here. And yeah, let's grab an anchor. I don't know if we're going to make our next rent, but at the very least we are trying. Right, pick up an 8-value symbol for 1 turn, which is okay. But we are not in good shape, and we might make this one based on the swear jar. But after that, we are in bad shape. I mean, I could pick up the monkey. He's going to get rid of the coconut halves and help us make 1 rent. But after that, we would have lost all of our coconut halves, and they're a decent part of our payout. So I don't think it's reasonable to expect to have that work for us. So that's our swear jar. All right. So calculator time. -11 divided by 7. We need to make 41 each spin. That's a lot. Yeah, let's grab a Hex of Tedium. It's gonna give 3. Lunchbox is actually very good for us here. Could have been very good for us here. Chemical 7, good payout. I mean, either that or coconut half. Let's hedge a little bit, and the wine is another 2-value symbol. So we're not at 25 symbols yet, and with our 2 dots, it's actually not bad to have a little bit more than that amount of symbols, but yeah, I think we need to start rerolling here in order to actually have things work for us. That's 38. 38 is in the right neighborhood. Yeah, we need to grab something, and yeah, sure. I mean, none of the things that we have grabbed until now have actually paid out for us, so it's really kind of scary right now. That was an okay turn, but really not better than okay. I'm just gonna keep on picking okay symbols for now until we can do something. Yeah, Hex of Hoarding. It's worth something, so let's just do it. And I'm going to remove a coin, and yeah, let's remove the goose, I guess. Pearl? Fine. Let's hope for something. That's 42. That would have been enough earlier, but it's not anymore right now, so yeah, strawberry, fine, but that's not gonna help us enough. So I think that's it. Yeah. So that's a very short one. We got close, but none of the things that we picked up actually helped us. Actually, you know what? Let's just retry. It's been a very short one, and I want to give you something right for your money. So let's see. Snail gives 1.2, and owl gives a little bit more, I think, over time. So let's grab the owl. Yeah, there's our dog. But I'm not gonna grab a dog here. Wow, those are some pretty bad commons. Don't want any of those. Milk is okay. There's the dwarf that we were okay with having last run, but let's just grab the milk. I think milk is actually really good early, since it gives you the time to wait for the good symbols. I could grab the Hex of Hoarding here, but I'm just gonna go with the wine. And Grave Robber is also just pretty good if you can get the urns and to work for you. I don't think there's a downside to picking up a coal here, and I don't want a 1-value symbol. Shiny Pebble is probably pretty good. Urn or 3-sided die, interesting. I think 3-sided die is more likely to pay out consistently over time. I mean, urn is going to give us a slight boost, but 3-sided die is just better over time. Alright, and the key. The key is always good to have early. Alright, Bronze Arrow is likely to pay out pretty well over the longer run. We already have a wine, so let's grab the Happy Hour and see if it can give us something good. I don't want a crow or an anchor. I'm gonna math this out again. 100 minus 33 divided by 5. Right, 100 minus 33 divided by 5. 13. Yeah, I think I'm fine to grab a coal here. They're going to be in the way a little bit, but I'm hoping that the rest of the things I'm doing are strong enough. Hex of Draining is great early. think it made our coal give 0, which I'm definitely fine with. Lucky capsule, great pickup here. There are a lot of really good things that we could find here. A sun, yeah, definitely good. I don't know if a sun here is going to incentivize us to do more with flowers, but it could. At the very least, it's just a 3 value symbol that can give more sometimes. So we're in decent shape for now. Wine is a 3 value symbol, also just really good. We could grab a green pepper. The green pepper is okay in the long run. Swear jar could pay out a little bit, but I'm not banking on that. Gonna grab green pepper over Maxwell the Bear, but I think either of those could be good. $24 this spin, which is okay. The question is, do I pick up a flower here now that I have a sun? I think I am. And I'm going to actually look out for rains if I see them. Or more lucky capsules. Lucky capsule is just very, very good. Mine, I definitely don't want a mine. Now an emerald is okay. Just as a 3 value symbol, I have 2 diamonds coming up, which can help us. Rerolling could be very bad for us, so I'm gonna say that I'm gonna grab the emerald, but there's not a lot of bad stuff that can happen from rerolling, but it exists. Alright, let's skip again. And 23. Yeah, we're definitely making our rent here. And that's 150. Alright. We need to make 225, which is possible. I'm really not in the market for a Hex of Tedium here. A Ninja is fine. Yeah, I think I could reroll, and Bar of Soap is also fine. It removes itself, and it gives a bunch of 2 value symbols for a short while. Which could be okay, but it makes our coal probably be a little bit later. I think either of these is fine. I think rerolling is fine too, but I'm gonna just grab the Ninja here. Kaldekernite would make our 1 shiny pebble give out more. It's either that or the piggy bank. I mean, it gives us 1 sometimes, and piggy bank is likely to pay out a lot more once we break it. So I think I'm going to go for the piggy bank. Alright. None of these help us in any way, but I'm going to look for how much we need to make. We need to make 30 each spin. That's fine. I think we can do that. Ooh, this was a bad one, 22. I really don't need another coal. I'm gonna reroll and see what happens. None of these help us in any way. I don't want the second Ninja. Wouldn't mind having more wines. Yeah, let's grab the tedium capsule. It's gonna give out 5, which is fine. Flowers aren't lining up correctly. The urn is going to help with our grave robber, probably. We got our first diamond. 33. Is it still in time? Let's hope. At the very least, the safe should at some point get opened by our key. 33 again. Alright. Let's do the math again. 225 minus 188 divided by 137. It's gonna be a close one. So I don't get to remove anything, so let's just hope. 31. Well, that's enough with the piggy bank, so we are okay for now, but it's a shame that we needed to break the piggy bank so early. None of these really help us. I could grab a reroll capsule, but I really want something good here. But the capsule is okay. I don't think I want Hex of Destruction. I have some okay things that could pay out in the future. Lunchbox is fine. It might give us more wine. I really want a third wine. Beer gives out 2, but let's just grab the Chemical 7. The question is, do I want a beer? Yeah, probably. Second Chemical 7 is great. Alright, we have a bunch of decent symbols, so let's remove the coin and the pearl to make it more likely that our good stuff is coming up. Our Hex of Draining could become a problem in the near future, so I'm gonna keep a close eye on that, but on average I think it's still better than a 1 value symbol. And we need to make 37 each spin, and we already have a save, so let's skip here and see what happens. Ooh, that's painful, that's painful. 31, that's too low. Should have been 39, but the Hex of Draining, yeah, it made our lucky 7 not pay out. That's just bad luck. Nothing you can do about it. I'm worried, so I'm gonna reroll here. None of these help us in any way, so let's just hope for... That's a 42. 42 is okay. Treasure chest is at the very least a 2 value symbol, and it could help us with the key. 40. 40 should be high enough. Let's figure out if it's still high enough. Divided by 3. 37, yeah. So if we keep rolling like this, we are going to be fine. That's our second diamond. If you get multiple diamonds, that's really good for you. Third wine means that the green pepper is more likely to pay out. Yeah, 45. We are fine right here. And that's our save. 77 this spin. Alright. So we need to go to 375. Dame is going to be stellar with our emerald and 2 diamonds. This is the kind of thing that we've been waiting for. And this could actually win us the run. Black pepper is okay. It's either that or a gray pepper. We don't have any removals, so let's just go for the black pepper. I don't know which one is better here. I don't think either of them has a guaranteed payout. But this does make earn good again. Alright, that's 42. None of these are good for us. Alright, 42. Ooh, this is a really big payout. 62. 62 is perfect. Now, does that give us the time to pick up another coal? Because I kind of want another diamond, but I might not get to do that. Divided by 5, 34.6. Are we ahead enough that I can do this? I'm just gonna do it. It might kill me, but I think if we're going to win the late game, we need to do something like this. Let's hope that, yeah, that one breaks. Alright. 58, that's good for us. I don't want 2 value symbols right now, so we are definitely ahead. We are doing well, and that's probably going to give us enough time to have a third diamond here. Yeah, the third wine is going to do wonders for our green pepper. Our grave robber is doing work for us. So it took us a while to get all of the pieces into place, but right now we actually have a good thing going on. A magic key is going to be good with our treasure chest. Cyan pepper, if no more than 2 symbols are the same. Yeah, that's not gonna work for us. Yeah, let's just have a cat, and I'm gonna remove the Hex of Draining because Right now, we might actually be dependent on things like this happening. 155, that's good. Mega Chest is at the very least a 3 value symbol, so let's just pick it up here. And yeah, the flowers that we do have might actually be due for removals, so alright, let's do the math again. 450 minus 286 divided by 6. I'm missing brackets. Divided by 6. 26, so we are definitely very much ahead. I don't need to do anything here. Yeah, we need to make 26 each spin, and we are making a lot more, so we are doing extremely well. I'm not thrilled about the flowers right now. They might not actually be good here, but we also have a cherry that we don't want, so Sapphire might be okay, but I think we don't really need to add it here. I mean, we have a Dame, I think we have enough things that are worse than it that Sapphire might actually be good for us, and it might give us a way to remove something later. Another urn, yeah, we have the time to have that break, and at that point it's a 4 value symbol for a few turns. So that's really good. Removal capsule, I think it's very good to remove things here. That makes us more consistent, even though the dots are going to be in the way for a while. So it's 591, we are doing extremely well. Golden egg is a 3 value symbol, but we don't have anything that works with it, so I'm gonna reroll. We have a guaranteed rare here. Tomb, yeah, Tomb is going to be good for us. It's going to break because of the grave robber, but it's going to give a lot of spirits, and that's going to be good for us on average. Not looking for rain anymore, and I'm going to remove, let's say, the owl first. I think right now the flowers are still a little bit better than the owls. And actually the cherry is probably worse, even though we might see a missed fruit. But we might not see a missed fruit, and we are more likely not to have it than to have it. And there's a chemical 7, which is our third 7. Yeah, we are doing extremely well here. This is a stellar payout, and yeah, this turn isn't interesting. We could have grabbed the dwarf, but I think we're still kind of relying on our wines to be good for us here. I mean, once we have the next goal get out for us, we might start to not need them anymore, but right now we are really dependent on our wines. That's 67. Yeah, we are doing very well. We are very much ahead, which is good. We are skipping a lot, but we are skipping bad things, so that's cool. So our spirits are basically gone. We could pick up a milk. We still have the cat. We are not going to remove the cat yet. It's a 2 value symbol. So at some point it's going to be eaten, but that's going to take time. And I actually don't think that's good for us. So I'm gonna skip here. Milk is good early, but it's mostly good if your square would either be empty or if you're very likely to have it be consumed quickly. So we were over 700 here, which is great. But part of that was from things that we consumed. So we need to be careful here. So Martini is a 4 value symbol, but we have a Dame that's going to consume it. So it's definitely not guaranteed to remain good for us. The question is it better than rerolling? I'm going to say that it's probably good to grab it here. I don't think wanted post or reserves contract are good for us here, so let's just make our shiny pebble a little bit better. And I don't want to remove anything here. We are at 25 symbols. It means that we are actually very much in the market for adding something, but not any of these. Alright, let's see. That's 61. It's definitely too late to add another coal. Divided by 7, that's 53. Alright. We need to make 53 each spin, and I think we are definitely doing that. 59. Alright, we are over by, but not by as much as I had hoped. 48. Yeah, we need to start doing something. Our martini got drunk, which is kind of okay. I actually didn't think about the billionaire enough. We have 3 wines, and the billionaire would make them better. You know what? Let's grab the billionaire and see if he's going to line up with our wines. He's going to be 0 a lot of the time. And there's another tomb. Tomb is great for us here. Yeah. Oh, I need to remove the flowers, I think. Yeah, we are making our next rent. So that's good. Billionaire isn't lining up with our wines, but that's okay. We might get rid of him soon. That's also fine. That's 750. We are doing fine, but we are not there yet. Oh, frozen fossil is really cool. So it destroys itself after 20 spins, and the amount of spins needed is reduced by 5 for each cultist. Which hex of destruction? Well, any hex destroyed or removed this game. So you need to have destroyed or removed them, and then it adds an eldritch creature, which gives 4, and it gives 1 extra for each one of those destroyed or removed this game. So it doesn't even have to have destroyed them itself. It's a really cool thing. We don't have the time to have it work for us here, but frozen fossil is actually one of the strongest things in the game right now. So don't sleep on this, but it's probably too late to have it work for us now. I'm gonna reroll here, and it's probably an emerald here. Yeah, an emerald. We have the dame, so let's work with that. Yellow pepper is probably going to pay out for us. Treasure map is only going to pay out after hitting 777, so it's literally worthless to us here. So yellow pepper is the only thing that actually does anything for us. That's 59. 59 sounds too low. So that's 675 minus 158 divided by 9. I'm doing the brackets thing again. 675 minus 158 divided by 9. 57. So by that metric, we are actually likely to make it. That's a good turn. But we might also be a little bit in trouble. This is another decent turn. 82. 82 is extremely good. Eldritch Creature. This is extremely good for us. So it gives 4 on its own. And just by that metric, it's already great. And we can actually start adding hexes if we want. Although, oh, we actually removed 1 hex of draining. So it actually gives 5, which is great for us. Let's remove probably the owl. Sure, let's remove the owl. Billionaire is finally doing something. It's giving 3 this turn. That's actually really bad. I think the billionaire was a wrong one to pick here. I thought it was more likely to hit the wines than it does, and I actually underestimated how much money it would give me, because I overestimated how much money it would give me. It's basically a 3-value symbol if it hits 1 wine, so yeah, that was really bad. I mean, this is basically the best you could ever hope for with a billionaire. And it's giving us a 85 spin, which is good for us. Alright, these turns are really better than we deserve with this build. Hex of Hoarding, sure, let's grab a Hex of Hoarding and see if the Eldritch Creature is going to do it for us. It might force us to add something at some point, but that's fine. Now I'm really hesitant to add a Cultist, but let's just do it. Eldritch Creature needs to eat, right? And I think we're safe enough that we can do something stupid like this. But we have a lot of things that don't do anything here. Right, we have the Cultist, we have the Duds. And might not be the smartest thing, but it's a fun thing, so let's do it. Eldritch Creature isn't doing anything here. So that's 675, we are definitely ahead of the 777, and we are very likely to win here. Diver misses fruit, I think it's a little bit on the late side to have this work for us. I could have picked a Geologist. Yeah, and those aren't helping us. Let's grab a Witch, I think. Sure, we have a cat, we have the possible spirits, we have the hexes, and we have the Eldritch Creature, so that's cool. 4-leaf clover is great. And yeah, let's remove the billionaire, he's not doing anything here. Eldritch Creature also isn't doing anything, but hopefully it doesn't need to. Yeah, let's just reroll, it's better than not doing that. And 61 is probably fine. Buffing Capsule is great. Yeah, that's the kind of roll that we need. That's 74 is fine. Void Stone, sure, let's grab a Void Stone. And this roll should also be okay. That's 64. And none of these are helping us. I mean, I think our rolls are good enough that we are likely to make it, but let's be sure. 777 minus 488 divided by 5. That's 57. Yeah, we are definitely very close to winning this run. Alright. Eldritch Creature is doing work, which is good. Witch is doing work. Yeah, that's 80 this spin. That's really good. I'm not gonna pick a Hex of Draining, but let's pick a Hex of Emptiness. Just because. I don't think things we pick right now are likely to make the difference. Right, Eldritch Creature is eating a Witch. And this is a great spin. Yeah, we have definitely won this run. So, I cheated a little bit and did 2 runs here. I hope either you don't mind, or maybe you actually like it this way, where if I'm out very quickly, then maybe you like it if I try again just to fill the time. But this was actually a fun run. I think Happy Hour really saves our bacon here. And we got the wines to get us there. We got the early sun, which gave us something. We got the 2 early coals. They were early enough, and we were safe enough that we could have them grow into diamonds. And at the end, we just had the Dame Diamond combo with a lot of fun things. So all of the things that we did really came together. Grave Robber did a lot of good things for us. So I think this is the kind of run that you kind of need when you're going at high apartment floors where to compensate for how bad the duds are for you, you really need to do some really good things, and you need to have your items work for you. And I think if I had picked up a dwarf at some point during this run, I would definitely have lost, because the wines would have given me a quick buck, but after that I would just have, well, I would just have lost. So keep that in mind for when you do your own runs. I hope you had fun. If you have any feedback for me, please tell me in the comments, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.